Today is finally the day I'm going to be taking a look at the highly requested music making application called Caustic 3. Let's go ahead and get started. What? Oh my god, that is a really heavy intro. So today what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be taking a look at this application. I just really want to see how it all works and I can come back and make some music with it in another video. So yeah, let's see what we can do. So it looks like there's actually a decent amount of synthesizers. They even have a modular synthesizer, that is interesting. Which one should we start off with? I might just start off with the saw synthesizers, that one looks like the easiest. Wait a minute. So it seems like there is a whole lot of lag. I don't really know if this is the application's fault. Maybe it might be because of my recording setup, I'm not too sure. So this synthesizer seems very straightforward. There isn't really a lot that you can do. Why is there such an extreme animation just for when you move a slider? That's a bit annoying. Even though it is saw synth, you can pick from other wave shapes. It actually sounds like a pretty decent synthesizer though. There's not really too many settings, but I think it gets the job done. Let's see what kind of presets there are. Ooh, that's a very weird looking interface. Oh yeah, some pretty nice sounds. Is there an easier way to change the presets though? What annoying having to go into the menu every single time. Oh my god, it is too hard to play anything. This lag is horrendous. I'm just going to test out to see if it is actually my screen recording which is causing the lag. Okay, so that is a whole lot better. Turns out it is just my screen recording. There's absolutely no lag when I run it through the phone, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to plug my headphones straight into my phone, and that should get rid of the problem. Okay, so now I want to see if there is a piano roll. Oh yeah, just like that. Nice, it's actually a pretty decent piano roll. It sort of reminds me of Ableton's. Oh my god, how do I delete a note? Oh. Trying to figure out how to make a long note. Can I do it? Oh wait, no. So I can have... Is that... No? Ah, so you can have up to 16 patterns. That's pretty cool. And this is how you change note length. That is not the greatest way. I feel like some people would have absolutely no idea what these symbols mean. They could have just gone with numbers. And we have the quantize over here as well. How do I get rid of this? Oh my god, how do I get rid of this menu? So I just figured out that you can click this button here to change the size of the notes. That makes things a whole lot easier. Let's see what else there is. Oh! We have effects. Very hideous interface. Why did they choose these colors? Let's go with reverb. Ah, straightforward. It's a normal reverb. Nothing too special about it. What else do they have? So it looks like you can only have 2 effects per track. I thought that it was going to be all of these ones here, but it is just this one row. But 2 is alright because if you swipe down, then it takes you to the mixer track, which also has a reverb and a delay built in. Not the settings that I would choose. Is there any way to change them? Yes, there is. Okay, that makes things a lot better. So anyway, next up it looks like we have a playlist editor. Cool. Very weird way to do it. That is such a strange way to enter in patterns. It's so slow. But I guess it gets the job done at least. It's not too bad. Ah, so I just realized that you can drag the loops to make them longer. Okay, that makes things a whole lot easier. So anyway, that seems like the entire application. It is exactly what I expected. It seems like it has pretty much everything that you need to make music. So now that I have a rough understanding of how this application works, I'm just going to go through and try out some of the different synthesizers. So I might kick things off with what looks like the drum synthesizer, beatbox. Oh, there's a decent amount of kits. It is really annoying that you can't test them out before you choose them. Hotel Caledonia. Nice. Oh, dubstep kit. Hell yeah. That is not the snare I would choose for dubstep. Whoops. Hey, there's MIDI. Nice. Down tempo. That one sounds alright. Another weak snare? What? Oh my god, this is some high latency. Oh, this is too hard with this latency. Let's just try drawing our pattern. Put some hi-hats in. Oops. Okay, so it seems like you can actually import your own drum samples. That is pretty good. Because these ones here are not sounding too great. I mean, they work, but the snare drums just sound really weak. Let's just have a listen to a couple more. I like that one. So now, is there any way to do... Yes, there is. Okay, let's try out a different synthesizer. I might go for this one here. It looks pretty interesting. 8-bit synth. Whoa. Ooh. That is good. Yeah. I'm really liking this synthesizer so far. Bagpipe saw. Oh. This is really cool. I like the whole randomizing thing. And it looks like you can just enter in your own as well, even though I have no idea what it means. So what if we go? Okay. So I have no idea what this application is doing, but it is really interesting. Let's go like that. I like this. It is definitely one of the most authentic sounding 8-bit synths which I have used. Not bad at all. That is really cool. What other presets do they have? Game over. Oh, this is cool. Script bass. Ugh. Happy theme. Cool. Lo-fi music box. What? Wow, this synthesizer is definitely a highlight for me. I just really wish that I knew how it worked. I'll have to spend some more time learning what all of these functions mean. But yeah, that is really cool. I feel like this is definitely going to be my favorite feature of this entire application. So let's try out some other synthesizers. Maybe we'll go for this pad synth. Looks pretty interesting. So. What's going on here? So it looks like this is just controlling the harmonics. We have two different choices here, and then we also have... Oh yeah, so we have some normal controls here. I don't think I'll be able to make any good sounds with this. Let's go through the presets. Got some yoys. I actually quite like these presets. They sound very old school. Ooh, I like that one there. I think Sandy Pad might have to be my favorite. It is quite a shame that there isn't too many controls for this. Doesn't seem like there is too much that you can do. And it does seem like it would be quite hard to make your own sounds with this. Ooh, that might make it easier. You can do lines. Cool. Anyway, let's try out a different synthesizer. Oh, modular. Hell yeah. So, okay. Whoa. This is intense. So this actually has everything. This is really cool. Sadly, I have no idea what I'm doing with this synthesizer. Oh, God. Let's just try and make a really simple sound. So we'll bring in a waveform. And I guess we're going to have to pull on a envelope. I can fully see myself wasting a whole lot of time in this. Nice. Bring in another waveform generator. And I'm just going to take this one and put the out onto the FM. Oh, God. That is hideous. I like it. I think we just need to put one of those on there. That is hideous. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to playing around with this in the future. Seems like a whole lot of fun, and it seems like it actually functions pretty well. Nice! Let's move on to another synthesizer. So I've already tried out Source Synth, don't need to go to that. Let's try out the bassline one. This is probably going to be pretty straightforward. Oh, what a surprise, it makes bass sounds. I mean, it does sound pretty good, but it is still just a bass synthesizer, so let's move on to another one. Sub-synth sounds boring. Let's check it out. So this just looks like your average basic synthesizer. There isn't too much to it. That is not necessarily a bad thing, it just doesn't seem that special. Let's move on to something else. So this looks like it is finally going to be a sampled instrument. Yep, that's what it is looking like. Not bad. And I'm just going to guess that you can bring in your own samples as well. That's what it looks like you can do. Yeah, that's alright. Let's move on to another synthesizer. So we've only got a couple more. Let's go for organ. This one's probably going to be pretty straightforward. What a surprise, it's an organ! Let's try out this KS synth. Very plucky. Does not sound like a baby piano. Now I've only just realized that you can't move this keyboard along. That is really annoying. I do not want C to be my bass note. I mean, it does make a lot of sense, but it is still quite annoying that I can't move it to wherever I want. So there is really not too much to the synthesizer. It is very limited. Seems like you can just make a whole bunch of plucky sounds. Let's try out the last one, which is FM synthesizer. I already tried out the vocoder, but I don't have any sounds which I can use with it, so I couldn't really get anywhere. But yeah, last synth, FM synth. Hopefully it's a good one. So it looks like we only have 3 oscillators. That is a lot less than something like Operator. But to be honest, I never end up using more than 3 anyway, so it should be alright. Spooky! Oh, that is ugly. Nice, seems like a pretty straightforward FM synth. not bad. The only thing I'm wondering is, are you able to change the shape of the oscillator? I can't really find anything that lets me do that, so that is a bit underwhelming. So that is all of the instruments, and I think I have a pretty rough idea of how Caustic works. For a mobile app, I think it's actually pretty in-depth. I must say that when I first started it up, I was very disappointed, especially because I paid $15 for it. The interface is definitely not the most beautiful thing which I've seen, but to be honest, what really saved it for me was these instruments, in particular the 8-bit and the modular. I really like how the 8-bit synth sounds, and I love the fact that there is the randomizer button, and I'm really keen to spend some time with it and learn how it all works. And the modular one is pretty straightforward. It's a modular synthesizer on your phone. That's really cool, but I still don't know if that saves it from the high price. $15 is quite a lot, especially because something like FL Studio Mobile is only around $7 more. I don't really know if it is worth it. I feel like Caustic offers a lot more creativity in the instrument side of things. I think you could make some pretty interesting little beats with it, but I feel like FL Studio Mobile is much more capable at making real songs. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to spend a few more days playing around with this application, and then I can make another video actually trying to make music with it. So if you're interested in trying out this application, I definitely recommend the desktop version because that is free. From what I can see, apart from the portability, they were exactly the same, and I've left the link to it down in the description. And yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I will see all of you in the next couple of days for my next upload. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.